Welcome back, students. Today I am going to take up the lesson Coorg, the second part of Glimpses of India, written by Lokesh Abrol. So, the students, let me give an introduction to this chapter. Lokesh Abrol gives a beautiful description of Coorg, the smallest district in Karnataka. It is the home of the Kodavas, a martial clan possibly descended from the Arabs or the Greek. Their traditional dress hints at the connection to the Arabs and the Kurds. The Kodavas are a brave clan with many joining the army. The natural beauty is worth a visit, with animals from elephants to langurs and exotic birds. So you also find the best season to visit is from September to March, when it doesn't rain. Another attraction is a Buddhist settlement right in the heart of the area. This with regard to the chapter Coorg. Shall move on to the first slide. So, the students, please follow my reading. Midway between Mysore and the coastal town of Mangalore sits a piece of heaven that must have drifted, means carried along gently by the air from the kingdom of God. This land of rolling hills is inhabited by a proud race of martial, means having to do with war or warlike men, martial men, beautiful women, and wild creatures. Coorg or Kodagu, the smallest district of Karnataka, is home to evergreen rainforests, spices and coffee plantations. Evergreen rainforests cover 30% of this district. During the monsoons, it pours enough to keep many visitors away. The season of joy commences from September and continues till March. The weather is perfect, with some showers thrown in for good measure. The air breathes of invigorating, energy giving coffee estates, and colonial bungalows. Big house made during the colonial rule of the British stand tucked, means placed or situated under tree canopies, cover tent of trees in prime corners. So, dear students, here the writer is talking about the location. Coorg is located midway between Mysore and the coastal town of Mangalore in Karnataka state. So, it is a beautiful region of rolling hills, martial men, beautiful women, and wild creatures. So, this Coorg is famous for coffee. So, this is famous for coffee, rainforest, and spices. Is it a forest cover 30% of its land. It rains heavily during monsoons. Then the best period, the best time to visit is September to March, and when the weather is perfect. And one feels invigorating smell of coffee in the atmosphere. Tucked to the coffee estates, under tree canopies in prime corners, one can see colonial bungalows. So, dear students, this is actually home to rainforest. Coorg is midway between Mysore and Mangalore. So, this land of rolling hills is the smallest district of Karnataka. It is home to evergreen forests, spices, and coffee plantations. So, during the monsoons, it has lot of rains, isn't it? The best season for tourists is from September to March. The air breathes of coffee estates and colonial bungalows are scattered around the forests. So here you can also find colonial bungalows, means big houses made during the colonial rule of the British, spread over in this area. Come on, let's move on to the next slide. Here you can find a view of Coorg. So it is famous for rainforests, spices, and also it is known for its beauty, the nature's beauty. So it is beautiful region of rolling hills and wild creatures. These are a few pictures you can view to have a glance of Coorg. Okay, please follow my reading. The fiercely, means violently independent people of Coorg are possibly of Greek or Arabic descent. As one story goes, a part of Alexander's army moved south along the coast and settled here. When return became impractical, these people married amongst the locals, and their culture is apparent, means obvious. In the martial traditions, marriage and religious rites, which are distinct, means different from the Hindu mainstream. The theory of Arab origin draws support from the long black coat with an embroidered, means work done on it, embroidered waist belt worn by the Kodavas, known as kufia. It resembles, looks like the kufia worn by the Arabs and the Kurds. So here we find that the history of Kora or Kodavas. Coorgis are possibly of Greek origin or Arabic descent. As one story goes, a part of Alexander's army moved to south along the coast and settled there when their return became impractical. These people married amongst the what? Amongst the locals, and their culture is apparent in the martial traditions, marriage and religious rites, which are distinct from the Hindu mainstream. So, in the next slide, I'll show you. You can observe here the fiercely independent. So, people of Coorg, fiercely independent people of Coorg are possibly descendants of Greek or Arabs. So, here you know the story. Just now I related that Alexander's army settled here. A part of Alexander's army settled here, and they married among the locals. So, yeah, there the martial traditions and marriage and religious rites. So, marriage and religious rites are different from the Hindu mainstream. So, they also wear a waist. So, you can see here a waist, this one, waist belt, which is similar to the kufia worn by the Arabs and Kurds. So, these are a few pictures where you can have a glance of Kodavas, marriage practices, and their religious practices. Come on, let's move on to the next slide. Coorgi homes have a tradition of hospitality, serving the guest well and they are more than willing to recount numerous tales of valor, bravery related to their sons and fathers. The Coorg regiment is one of the most decorated in the Indian Army, and the first chief of the Indian Army, General Karyappa, was a Coorgi. Even now, Kodavas are the only people in India permitted to carry firearms without a license. So, the students, we observe that they are very hospitable and they entertain their guests with stories of bravery and courage. And we also find Coorg regiment is the most decorated in the Indian Army. So, General Karyappa was a Coorgi. They are permitted to carry firearms without license. So, I can show you a few pictures. Here, Field Marshal K.M. Karyappa, first chief of the Indian Army. So, he is from Coorg. So, it is very heartening to know that Coorgi people and their homes are known for their hospitality, and there are endless tales of valor related to the people of Coorg. The Coorg regiment is one of the most decorated in the Indian Army. The first chief of the Indian Army, General Karyappa, was a Coorgi. Even today, Kodavas are the only people in India permitted to carry weapons or firearms without a license. So, here we observe that Coorgis have a unique responsibility in our Indian Army. So, the Coorgis, they entertain their guests by narrating them stories of courage and bravery of their sons and fathers. So, this passage that tells us that about the Coorgi, that they are hospitable, they are known for their hospitality. So, the word valor means bravery and courage. So, yeah, kind of tales do Coorgi people like to narrate about what? They like to narrate tales of bravery and valor. So, and the Kodavas can move with firearms without a license. This is a special quality, the characteristics, the permission we find among the Coorgis. So, they can move with firearms without a license. Shall move on to the next slide. The river Kaveri obtains its water from the hills and forest of Coorg. Mahasi, a large freshwater fish, abound in these waters. Kingfishers dive for their catch, while squirrels and langurs drop partially eaten fruit for the mischief of enjoying the splash and the ripple effect in the clear water. Elephants enjoy being bathed and scrubbed in the river by their mahos. So, the students, waters from forests and hills feed river Kaveri. So, feed river Kaveri. Many animals enjoy in its water. This is what you can find here. So, in Coorg you can take to high energy adventures, and also you can find these unique features that shows that the it also famous for all these river many animals and the naturistic beauty we can find here in Coorg. And further we find to see that it is known for all this naturistic beauty in Coorg. You can find here animals enjoying, especially the elephant enjoying, and kingfishers, squirrels. So all these are gift which beautifies the nature, the Kur. That's why it is called the kingdom of heaven and the kingdom of God. The most laid back individuals become converts to the life of high energy adventure with river rafting, canoeing, rappelling, rock climbing, and mountain biking. Numerous walking trails, means path created by walking in this region, are a favorite with the trekkers. Birds, bees, and butterflies are there to give you company. Macaques, a kind of monkey, Malabar squirrels, langurs, and slender loris, kind of monkeys, keep a watchful eye from the tree canopy. I do, however, prefer to step aside for wild elephants. The climb to the Brahmagiri Hills brings you into a panoramic view, a view of a wide area of land, of the entire misty landscape of Coorg. So here on the top of Brahmagiri Hills, before that we find that it also provides adventurous sports like rafting, canoeing, and rappelling. Other adventure sports like rock climbing, mountain biking, and trekking are also there. I'll show you in the next slide a few pictures. And further we find in the second para we find that on the top of Brahmagiri hills you can have a panoramic view of the entire misty landscape of Coorg. So all these beautiful pictures you can find in Coorg. Pictures you can find. So it provides adventure sports like rafting, canoeing, and rappelling. Other adventures sports like rock climbing, mountain biking, and trekking are also there. So you can have a view of all this. So here the climb to the Brahmagiri hills brings you into a panoramic view. Apart from this, you have all these water sports and the mountain biking. All these things attract people to visit Coorg. You can also find a canopy and other wild animals which are famous in Coorg. These tourist spots attract people and make Coorg the kingdom of God, a heaven, and people they like very much to visit this place. Walk across the rope bridge leads to the 64-acre island of Nisargadaama, running into Buddhist monks from India's largest Tibetan settlement at nearby Bailukuppe is a bonus. The monks in red ochre, a light red color, and yellow robes dress are amongst the many surprises that wait to be discovered by visitors searching for the heart and soul of India right here in Coorg. So, the students, here when climbed it gives a panoramic view of the entire Coorg, India's largest Tibetan settlement. You can see pictures. So here India's largest Tibetan settlement is also there in Coorg. So the largest Tibetan settlement at Bailukuppe is famous for its Buddhist temple. find there the 64-acre island of Nisargadama is a little paradise for tourists. So are the temples and Buddhist monks wearing red ochre and yellow robes. All of them represent the heart and soul of India. So all of them they represent heart and soul of India. So move on to the next slide. The students, before we wind up this chapter, let us recall what we discussed in this chapter. So Coorg is the smallest district of Karnataka. This beautiful land of rolling hills is situated in the midway between Mysore and the coastal town of Mangalore. So yeah, Kodava people are possibly of Greek or Arabic descent. They are fiercely independent people. According to the story, part of Alexander's army moved south along the coast and settled here when return became impractical. So their culture is apparent in the martial traditions, marriage and religious rites, which are different from the Indo mainstream, which we observed in few images. The story of Arab origin draws support from the long black coat with an embroidered waist belt worn by the Kodavas. So it makes them different from other people. So the people of Coorg are fiercely independent people. So they are fiercely independent people, and they are possibly of Greek or Arabic descent, and they have a tradition of hospitality, and they usually recount what numerous traditions or tales of valor related to their sons and fathers. So the Coorg regiment is one of the most decorated in Indian army. So Kodavas are the only people in India permitted to carry firearms without a license. So you can also observe the main crops of Coorg are spices and coffee. So Coorg offers the sports like river rafting, canoeing, rappelling, rock climbing and mountain biking to a tourist. So many animals, you can find many animals enjoy in its water. It also provides adventure. It also provides adventurous sports like rafting, canoeing and rappelling. And we can also find the climb of Brahmagiri hills gives a panoramic view. It gives a panoramic view, and we can find Nisargadama as India's largest Tibetan settlement at nearby Bailkuppe. So nature, animals and the people of Coorg make it a piece of heaven from the kingdom of God. Such a beautiful place find in Karnataka. We are proud to find in Karnataka. So dear students, here we conclude this chapter. If you have any doubt, please don't hesitate to rectify it or clarify during our online discussion class. Thank you.